So, Sim Settlements 2. I don't know. This could be the finale. Not counting on it. I think tomorrow might be the finale. But it still could be today. John just resubbed. Been with us 7 months on Twitch. Thank you so much, John. Really appreciate it. Channel. We just pull my chat out. Fashionably late. The reason I'm actually a little late today is because Fallout London was uploading really fast and then it just slowed down. I don't know if the internet slowed down or what. Episode 10 literally uploaded about 2 minutes ago. Just 2 minutes ago. But happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome back. I think I was saying earlier there, now that with Facebook and YouTube joining us, this could be the finale. Could be it. Might be. We'll see. It's not telling me... How's the stream running for everybody? Also, I'm aware that you now... That's better. There you go. Actually see me in chat. King just gave out a sub to Circa. Thank you, King. Love to see it. So yeah, after this episode, the Fallout London episode 10 is processing. So once this live stream's over, because this live stream actually has a time limit, because I have to leave to do a lift in about 2.5, 3 hours time. Which isn't too bad. Gives me a nice cutoff point, gives you all a chance to go watch Fallout London. It's an extra long episode, I think it's like an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes. And it's freaky, so... Yeah, the only thing I'm doing now is just trying to pull up YouTube. If it will be so kind. Just to show itself. There it is. A little heads up to everyone on YouTube. We will be transitioning from this channel to Thomas Explores Live. Sooner rather than later, I reckon. Because it'll just be easier for VODs and everything if I do that. How long? That's the wrong link. What am I like? Yeah, so if anyone wants to sub, I will also leave it over here on the old Twitch. I'll pin it for like 10 minutes.
Let's not. I just got these shoes.
Okay, where are we? What are we doing? Now that we're ready to go. Search for the robot. I've been told this is funny. That's all I need to know. Funny quest. That'll do. But welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much, Whitebab, for 150 bits. That's huge. Really appreciate it. Hey, Piggy, Nonimo, King, John, Snuggles, Whitebab, Kevin, Circa, Bran. Even Josh is here. Good to see.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Speak to Magnuson. Oh, is he back? Cheers, King, for the lizard. Hi, that sound okay? Oh no, we're out of ammo. We had 1 bullet left. It's alright, I'll just swap over to this one where I have 36 bullets left. Oh.
God, I hope there's a bounty.
You gonna make me work
One more. Uno. Ah, he's dead.
last any longer than that?
So yes, today on Thomas Explores, I have uploaded the entire playlist in every episode of the Fallout 4 pacifist run. We did that about a month ago. Serious, there's another dude. And they just keep coming and they just keep coming. Ooh. There we go.
It's Magnuson. Apologies for my sudden absence. There were circumstances beyond my control. I understand you have possession of the holotape.
Hey,
you were
Jerry,
sent to
Nevers,
retrieve.
Jinx,
Good.
and Jason.
Victory
Good to see you.
is within our grasp. Soon we'll have constructed the supercomputer and shall have control over atomic rain. But first, a brief field trip is in order.
Field trip? Okay. How long? Let's ask him about his absence.
Is something wrong?
Let's just say I was feeling unwell. But it won't be an issue again. I've implemented a number of safeguards.
That's gonna explode. Anyway.
Field trip?
I'm
Yes,
sure we'll survive.
There's information you need to be made aware of. Your partner, Jake, is waiting for you at the Museum of Freedom in Concord. Hurry over and meet with them as soon as you're able. Once you've arrived, I shall explain further. Goodbye for now.
And it rains. Lovely. Right. We're gonna go over, speak to Eleanor. Because I need ammo. Running out of ammo. Not good. Not good at all. So yeah, that link that I've pinned on all the socials could be...
Hey, look.
I might start live streaming on Thomas Explores Live from tomorrow, because it is encouraging me, it is telling me to start live streaming there. Plus it'll probably build up the legitimacy of when people actually see that's where it's being streamed at. But I don't want it to be a shock to anybody, so, you know, we're pushing it ahead. I was going to do it at the end of the month or something, but honestly... just better this way.
Hey, Scaver.
Pull off the band-aid, change us all over. Let's go.
Take a look.
Hey, Stinky, good to see you. Right, I need 44 and 3. Was it 308? I think it is 308 ammo. Right, well, I know you take 44, so... yeah, 308 for this. Okay. Might as well go free this robot. Whoa, I should mention that. Yes, we are still going to stream to Facebook and Twitch. The only change is YouTube's going from Thomas Explores to Thomas Explores Live. So that'll be my live channel where I live stream, put VODs and clips and stuff. Really, it's just to kind of separate it because the channel, even it sort of hints at me that it gets a little confused as to what it sends out to people. It's like, do the people want to watch the live streams, or do we push out long form, or the guides, or, you know.
Got it.
Having it separated will just make life easier for me and for everybody. Because some people just want live stuff, live VODs, live clips. Like, I've had people comment and message me saying, I only really care when you're live, and I only really watch the VODs. And then if some people are like, I really only watch your like non-live stuff and non-live guides, and I'm like, well, I want to keep all of you happy, but clearly the way YouTube promotes content, they can't all stay on one channel, which is a bit of a shame. But means the VODs won't clog things up. Only sub to whichever channels you want the content from. Some of you maniacs will maybe sub to all 3. All the power to you. Madame? I mean... okay. Guess today's drink. The coffee machine was broke, so I had to make do with an alternative source of caffeine today. Just to be fair, not too bad. Starting to get compliments from random family members saying I'm looking really well and I look like I've lost a good bit of weight, and also I must say I'm feeling good about myself. Late again, I'm taking this filthy robot as interest payment. You know where to find me.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Out of all the things that could have spawned here, I didn't think it would be that.
Yeah, yeah.
White monster, it is. It is. Hey Chris, Jeff, Carl, everyone over on Facebook. Don't forget about yous. Reclamation mission 37. But how's everyone's Saturday going? Hope you're all having a great weekend. Human service bot, Mr. Hansy. Oh dear. Okay, wasn't in the Atomics Factory, Galleria, Bottom, Feeder, Bordeaux, or Fenway Park. Fenway Park. Oh, it's Diamond City. The only shame is that Raphael will never be a companion, and we'll never have actually completed the storyline for him like we did with the NLTC. But other than that, I mean, had I just had a closer save, I could have fixed it all. But so is life. Also,
They even have a school. How cute.
I forgot the Brotherhood kind of chill about.
That explosion came from the old CIT ruins. I mean, if you believe the story. That explosion came from the old CIT the Institute ruins. Really have been destroyed?
Robot causing all the commotion, being apprehended and is in storage. Holotape identifying the owner has been found, currently seeking whereabouts based on lead.
If you believe the stories or the history, could the Institute really have been destroyed?
Why Salvador isn't a companion, I will not know. I've had a check. As far as I'm aware, there's only really Raphael and Allison. I don't think there's any others. It says Algernon's meant to be planned, and Algernon is meant to be planned to be in Chapter 3, but he's just
Brotherhood
not.
of Steel keeps the heavy artillery out of the city limits. They're welcome here.
Hey, it's Marv. You weren't kidding. The robot's a real handful. Yeah, I know. Couldn't help myself. Oh, its new program is up and running. You won't believe what it can do now. Stop by our camp if you want to see. Oh, we're gonna be rich.
I don't know where this is going. Jade, it's great to see you. Yeah, things are coming together. Getting all three channels are kind of chugging along.
Grab a bite before we head out.
I've been recording here and there, doing different videos. Getting series sorted. Trying to get the old... See, currently my three top priorities is get all the old stuff up on the channel of Thomas Explores Live. Like, get all the old VODs from Thomas Explores over there. Finish finish. Continue Fallout London. And the third one is just 100% in Mega Bonk, because I'm pretty sure I'm like over halfway there. So get it out of the way, and then that means once I finish it, I can swap back into Brotato, and it'll be a really good like transition back. So just need to do thumbnails and all for them. Had my best run ever, Django, today with Mega Chad. I got 12 moldy cheeses. It looked like it was in the bag, and for some unknown reason, I just died. I just in the middle of like a swarm when I was taking everyone out, I just died. 12,000 kills. Couldn't believe it. I was raging. Yeah, don't mind my wee conversation about Megabonk. If you want to see Megabonk though, it's on Thomas Explores More. Where's this scaver camp? Tucker Memorial Bridge. Let's go. He was a really fun character, different play style. But I've been watching so many tips videos, seeing which tomes are the best and what weapons are the best. And there's actually so much that I've still not unlocked. I just got the sniper rifle today, so I'll be able to play the bush dude. Listen, sometimes games just come along and they just hook you. Megabonk has just hooked me. Quantity tome, yeah. I actually really like the size tome. Because, like, it increases the size of, like, the fireballs and the aura and all. So good. So, like, underrated. I wouldn't have thought to pick it up, but now
If that's what you want.
Oh. Boom.
Anyone else?
Alright, back to Sim Settlements 2. We'll have time for Megabonk later.
We got incoming. Hold up. Back. Drac.
Hey, they're fighting my my Brotherhood soldiers. Right, now where? And we can walk to it. So yeah, Sim Settlements 2 has been an amazing mod. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, what I would say is I would love to see if I could run Sim Settlements 2, America Rising 2, and a couple of other mods that I would love to try out. And I'd love to see them if they'd all work together like a nice mod pack. In fact, I never look or see anyone that runs Fallout mod packs. Like, I always see individual mods, and I always see people that just have a ludicrous amount of mod pack, or mods in a, you know, their own pack. But that's been about it.
Oh.
Here you go.
Can't wait to see this handyman. It's, not what I expected.
Oh my! This turned on since I handled 3 fusion cores at the same time.
What?
Sir or madam, I'm Mr. Hansy, and I'm here for your treasure hunting needs. No matter how dark and organized.
Why is it lubricating its manipulators? Oh, I get it. Why don't we talk away from the sex robot? I swear, I thought it was a robot handyman. Guess it is, of a sort. Well, I promised purification if you found me the robot. Maybe I can get it to help me draw water from the ground.
I'll draw every fluid you require from any junkyard you desire.
The fact that its eyes are a bit wider is just creepy.
You can keep the robot.
Where do we send them to? Red Rocket Truck Stop?
Error. Master status deceased. Retitle protocol active.
Is he actually a companion? Since when did I lose Grey Garden? Meet Jake at the Museum of Freedom, but you had to send me back to HQ. I'm so confused about the Wobble Dogs situation. Ooh, man is not well equipped with health items. Maybe buy stim packs.
You all right?
Maybe it's in here? Or something like that. Somehow it says meet Jake at the Museum of Freedom. We're here. And yeah, he's not. Listen, I didn't realize till I started streaming how weird it is to say like good night to a load of people who are literally just waking up. Or people who, you know, it's the morning for them, or it's nighttime or afternoon. Like, it's never anything you really adapt to. That's why I'm just like universally like, yeah, good night, good morning, goodbye to everybody, you know, at the end, because I'm like, I don't know. Then when I say, what did everyone have for dinner? I realize half the people answering in America is breakfast or lunch. Do you know, if it would be hard work streaming in Dubai, like, you'd have some wild sleep schedule.
Yeah.
You know, if I wanted to maintain the times that I do, it would be, what, like 11 to 3 a.m. most days?
Chief, I need to thank you. You helped save my life.
No worries, Muriel.
But things are different now. I've been hearing a lot from the people who work here. About how you wouldn't give those gunner people what they wanted. Just to get me back. You didn't do it because it would have hurt the folks around you. Right?
Well, yeah, of course.
And you've been making people's lives better. Like you were saying on the radio. I know it's true. Because look at everything you've done.
And I can't take all the credit. I've had a lot of good people helping me. I couldn't have done it without them. We've built up a real fine community.
It's all I ever wanted. You to help people.
Beautiful moment.
Do you think maybe one day we could do all this at Sanford too?
Today,
I know we could.
I spoiled myself.
Come here, sweetheart.
I had a Philly cheese stack. No chips, no drink, just a Philly cheese stack on its own from McDonald's. I don't know what it was, but see fake American cheese with even faker nacho cheese sauce?
No more of that.
It was the most deliciously, disgustingly lovely thing I've had in a very long time.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. Coming from you, that means the
They are
world.
so good. I actually would want another one.
Hey, I think me, Caitlin, and Laura need to talk for a bit.
Part of me is like, if you could work out your calorie intake, for me that is, and just fit in a Philly cheese stack on its own, no nothing, just on its own every day, I would. So good.
Helping see there's better ways of
I'm just
doing
gonna use it on my
things,
cheat day though, which will be
and
better.
Thank you for, well, everything. Right. You're a real pal. Hell, you're my best friend.
I doubt you'll be able to flirt with him in front of his ex-wife.
I'll see you later.
Excuse me.
Ah, there you are. Ah, there you are.
Alright, I'm going to wait on this chair. I'm going to assume that you're going to teleport away. Thank goodness. That means we can go back. Oh, he's walking to the Museum of Freedom. I wish you could flirt with Jake exclusively in front of Caitlin. Just a really, really tighten the screws there. But yeah, new monitor arrived today. It's an Asus 4K. But it's not, it's 16 by 9, so it's the normal size. It's also 32 inches. It is a beast. I'm not setting it up, because when I set it up I can sell the other one. But I'm not setting it up yet. The reason for that is I actually want to set it up after Thursday, once I get my eyes surgery. And then I'll be able to actually see 4K. And yes, as I said, it'll future-proof us so that 4K will be something we'll be able to do once it's available. So that'll be exciting. All your 4K TVs, they'll actually be able to do what you want them to do. It's amazing. I look above my camera. You can't see it. There's a 4K TV, and or sorry, no, it's not 4K. No, it was the one just before all of them swapped to 4K. You know, you couldn't get a non-4K anymore. And the ones downstairs, like most of the TVs these days, well, they're 4K. But since you rarely ever see 4K, it's such a false marketing thing. They sold the TV before there was half the ways of actually consuming 4K. But now things are different. Well, hey, Salmon here.
Ah, there you are. Got some good news. With Magnuson's help, we deciphered the holotape we found in 111. We can now make more advanced ASAMs. In fact, I already built one. Saying that, and I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but between you and me, I get a little tired of all this mystery and intrigue. Sure, he's helping us, but I wish Madison would just stop drip-feeding us stuff. Just tell us everything we need to know already, so we can get on with things.
That is precisely why I asked you to come here.
Oh, Doctor!
I got him good. It's like when you're accidentally on the phone and someone hears.
Didn't mean to startle. To make our discussion a bit less cumbersome, I've commandeered what remains of the museum's PA system. And, considering what it is I have to say, I thought this museum an appropriate venue. Now, shall we begin?
How'd you do that?
I'm using your Pip-Boy as a bridge. It can bounce my radio signal to the museum's intercom system. Hardly a difficult task when you've intimate knowledge of Robco's UOS.
Alrighty then.
Please do.
The reason I asked you here is, well, there are certain topics I've avoided discussing or have intentionally sidestepped whenever you made mention of them. But before we go any further, these topics are things you need to know, and I believe that I can now trust you with this knowledge. So, to that end, I shall reveal to you who it is that employs the gunners.
Him!
But before that,
Oh.
I must explain to you about Project Selene and the Ingram tape technology the gunners seek.
What can you tell me about this project?
Yes, Project Selene. Many saw the end of the world coming, and many made attempts to preserve something of what was, be that resources, data, people. My attempt was Project Selene, a self-sustained habitat for humanity, built upon the surface.
Oh, that's why we're here.
A lunar colony! I knew I could do it. I just needed funding so I could develop the technology to pull it off. That's where Robco came in. With their financial support, I successfully developed the tech that would guide the construction of the lunar colony's complex infrastructure.
You're talking about ASAMs, aren't you? So that's what you made them for.
Yes, ASAMs. It's with Robco's backing that I was able to create them.
We are going to the moon!
Not these phony baloney knockoffs you
Bet there's a
using.
chapter 4 where we go to the moon.
What did you say?
Yes, that's right. The moon. Before you were born, Americans had already set foot on its dusty soil. And even back then, they knew it offered more than just a celestial nightlight or an out-of-the-way place to store an old flag. Took 83 years, but eventually, the U.S. was ready to stake a claim, to start colonizing the moon. Unfortunately, so were the Chinese. Commie forces had invaded the lunar surface, but the good old US of A already had a team waiting for them. My team. We called it the Battle in the Sea of Tranquility. Hell of a fight. We won, of course, but it came at a price. The Space Administration had a change of heart. They deemed colonization impractical, too costly. They scrapped the project, covered everything up.
Interesting.
That's when I decided to leave the space program, retire from the Air Force. I wasn't ready to give up. So I started Project Selene.
What was it like working with Robco?
Irritating, but productive. Thankfully, Robco's CEO was an old friend of
So that would be Robert House.
just so happened
right?
to owe me a few favors. So, whenever things became too vexing,
Yeah, it was
drop of a
Robco
name,
CEO,
a short
Robert House.
phone call, and most things would iron themselves out. Or, so I thought. Evidently, even a CEO has a limit to how many strings they can pull. And eventually, marketing will always demand its pound of flesh. You see, Robco's board of directors weren't very happy with my altruistic effort to save a sliver of humanity. No, they wanted something they could sell. They wanted a product.
Which explains all the previous holotapes we listened to.
What
Great
happened after
storytelling.
At this point, Armageddon was still at least 2 decades away. Of course, I didn't know that at the time, but many of us suspected we didn't have long. I moved into the private sector, took whatever research jobs seemed interesting. Cryogenics, plasma-based propulsion, engramic digitization, whatever I thought might be useful for Project Selene. Eventually, once I'd compiled enough research, I brought my project
I love the
proposal
pixelated
to
lunar
Robco.
space dude is why we're talking.
It sounds like you were really making
What we're
a
talking
difference.
to.
If events had transpired differently, perhaps I could have made a difference. However, before I could even construct a rocket to launch the first payload of ASAMs to the lunar surface, Robco double-crossed me. They cut my funding, took the ASAMs, and kicked me to the curb. Cut adrift, and with time against me, I sought salvation. from a devil.
Vault Tech.
In order to salvage Project
Seen that coming.
I made a deal with Vault Tech. They got my project back on track and facilitated the production of the Ingram tapes.
Okay, so what is the Ingram
Can
tapes?
you tell me more about this technology?
The Ingram tapes were my answer to managing something as sophisticated as my Project Selene. Initially, I tried using computers for the task, but they lacked the ability to solve problems creatively. After that, I tried robots, but operating individually, they simply weren't clever enough. And when networked, their personalities became unstable. So in the end, I settled on using an AI. It presented the best option, and lacked the drawbacks of the previous methods.
Hold on, AI? As in an artificial intelligence? You sure don't half-ass things, do you?
I needed the best, which is why I constructed the AI using a copy of my own mind. It took some time, but
Wait,
everything
is
I
he
had
AI
was
then?
copied and downloaded to 5 tapes.
Oh.
These
He's an AI then. He is dead. But he's the AI. I get it. Jason, you say authentic Italian place. Do they use cream in their carbonara? Because if they don't, if it's real like egg yolk, creamy carbonara, not creamy, like just normal carbonara, that would be amazing. Glad you found an Italian in Alaska of all places. Man's literally in Anchorage. How far are you from Anchorage?
Someone's a little full of himself.
I'm going to overlook that comment, only because I need you to understand how important these tapes are. Why they'd be so valuable to someone like the gunner's employer. You see, collectively, the Ingram tapes hold the total sum of my experiences, knowledge, and personality. They're a virtual treasure trove of information. And as if that were not enough, the tapes are also the key to the operation of Project Selene.
Who were the gunners working for?
Would it surprise you to learn that you've already met them? They're the ones who came to my rescue.
Vault Tech?
Robco stabbed me in the back. They offered you and your family the chance to
Vault Tech.
survive
Bet there's a
nuclear
chapter 4
annihilation.
he's making for this.
Yes,
Didn't see this.
that's right. The gunners, they work for Vault Tech.
Are you crazy? Do you even know what year it is?
I'd appreciate it if you'd abstain from questioning my sanity, and I will state it again. The gunners work for Vault Tech. Or had you naively thought Vault Tech gone, believed they had simply laid back and allowed themselves to be destroyed when the bombs fell?
But Vault Tech? How is that even... I mean, where have they been all this time? I never seen them around anywhere. How could they have survived?
You want to know where Vault Tech is? Look to the memorial in front of you, or better yet, just look up at the night sky. Vault Tech provided me everything I needed to bring Project Selene to fruition, also that they could snatch it away for themselves. And so, for 2 whole centuries, Vault Tech have been hiding themselves away, safe and sound, in my lunar colony.
What? They're on the moon?
You sure about that?
Vault Tech approached me claiming they wanted their own version of ASAM technology and promised to fund Project Selene in exchange. This was all under the table, mind you. Officially speaking, Vault Tech knew nothing of my project. But Madison, the one who arranged it all, she knew. She knew everything I was doing. I trusted her, and she used that trust to hijack my project. But they didn't hijack everything. My time with Robco taught me valuable lessons. This time, I ensured certain avenues remained open to
So they were hoping he just went to the
Even
cryo
without
vault
the
and they would have never seen him
I was
again.
able to at least somewhat monitor Luna Colony. Was able to see what those bastards were up to.
Why are you only just telling me about this now?
Because I didn't know if I could trust you. Or how you'd react when you learned the truth. And, to be quite blunt, until now you didn't really need to know. There are times that certain knowledge only serves to muddy the waters.
I guess it does make sense.
I appreciate you being receptive. It'll make what's to come less difficult.
Okay, I can accept that the Gunners are working for Vault-Tec. But back in 111, you said the Gunners were hired to locate, secure, and then deliver engram tapes to their employer. Now, I know you said they're important, but there's gotta be more to it. If Vault-Tec already has a whole lunar colony, why are they making the Gunners tear apart the Commonwealth? In order to find a bunch of tapes?
Because Luna Colony needs the Ingram tapes in order to function. Without the tapes to regulate and sustain its systems, the colony is on the brink of catastrophic system failure. I'll admit, I'm at a loss as to how Vault-Tec has kept things running for as long as they have, but their time is up. Luna Colony has begun its collapse. And without the means to return to Earth, if Luna Colony perishes, so will Vault-Tec. That is why they are so eager to acquire those tapes.
Interesting. Well, F.
How do you know what their goals are?
I've been able to tap into communications from both Vault-Tec and the Gunners for quite some time now. And whilst I don't overhear everything, I've heard enough to piece the situation together.
Why can't they just leave?
They can't leave, because I didn't design Luna Colony with the means to do so. It was intended to be a one-way trip, and evidently Vault-Tec didn't bring anyone with them who possesses enough brain cells to construct their own means of escape. Bet they regret leaving me behind now.
Sounds like we're screwed.
I know you and Vault-Tec have history, Doc, but are they really our enemy? I mean, it's been the Gunners who've...
The Gunners are following orders from Vault-Tec. Ultimately, Vault-Tec are responsible for this war, and make no mistake, they are your enemy. Listen, the reason I've told you all this is not to scare you, but so you can fully comprehend what you're up against. You've become a potent hindrance to the Gunners and their employer. The Gunners have already located 4 of the Ingram tapes, and if you thought this war you found yourself in was bad now, if Vault-Tec get their hands on all 5 tapes, they'll have all they need to ensure you never hinder them again. That is why it's imperative we use atomic rain as soon as we can. Wipe the Gunners out before they have a chance to fulfill their contract. It's the only way to guarantee
There's something weird about this.
Yourself and the Commonwealth.
I understand what you're saying.
I am glad you comprehend the magnitude of this. The moment for us to strike is now. For the sake of everyone, we must bring this crisis to an end.
Don't worry, Doc. We hear you. When it comes to ending this war, we're all on the same page.
We've spoken long enough. It's time for you to move out.
What do I need to do?
Proceed to the USAF station where you found the comm hub, and then I'll direct you in the assembly of the supercomputer. Magnuson out.
Huh. Guess that's a history lesson over with. Still, Vault-Tec. Did not see that coming. But does kind of make sense, if it's true.
What if they are on the moon in season 2? And like this kind of got the right idea? That'll be crazy.
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Anyway, looks like Magnuson wants us to go to Olivia. Come on, let's go get this computer built. Lead on and I'll follow.
Interesting. Did you know there's a secret door in here? I wonder, is it still here? Yeah, look. Whole area that you just never see. They cut this from the game for some reason. Maybe to streamline the building? I mean, all it is bathrooms, a back staircase. It would have took you out to No, so when you walk through here, it would have been into the right. I remember reading why it was cut, but never really any good reasons. So I'm gonna say it was maybe loads of players got confused. I don't know. You'd think having two options left or right would have made more sense, but they didn't. Sunlight Station, Olivia. We're not that lazy. We can walk to it. But yeah, welcome in everybody that has joined us over the last little while. It's great to have you on a lovely, quiet Saturday. Not too much has happened. Been quite relaxing. Oh, it's still not drained. I thought we did that quest for Sully. Obviously not.
Moved in since we were last here. Well, let's clean house. Come on, let's head into Olivia. Hostiles inside. We need to take them out.
See how quick I can take them all out.
Fucking cat!
Hold up. Back on track.
Hey, it respawned.
Anyone else? No? Aw.
Magnuson here. You should be at Olivia by now. I trust all is well.
Yeah, everything's fine, Doc. We're good to go. So this is where we're building the computer, right? Did you hijack atomic rain?
Yes, that's right. We'll be utilizing Olivia's satellite dish. Before the war, I dispatched the comm hub here for similar reasons. Regrettably, the bombs fell before the hub could be connected. But let us not fixate on past failures. Instead, we should focus on assembling the supercomputer. That is, if your chief is ready.
Let's get this thing built.
Indeed. Let's get started. Mr. Evans, you brought the enhanced ASAM I requested you fabricate, correct?
Oh, yeah. Got it right here.
Good. Now, this may be a tad more complicated than you're accustomed to. Nonetheless, I'll guide you as best as I can. First, take the improved ASAM and position it on a nearby surface. The sensor should then scan the vicinity for equipment and materials we can utilize.
This sure brings back memories. Here, catch. Seems only right you should be the one to do the honors.
Mark II prototype and allows advanced construction. Okay.
I'd appreciate if you didn't toss around the delicate equipment.
Oh, go ahead. Put the ASM down on that desk there. Seems the best place for it.
Okay.
Now, pay close attention, adhere to my instructions, and we'll have this supercomputer built in no time at all.
I thought it was. Thought it was going to go to a cutscene.
Come on, can't quite get this corded. Ah, there. One satellite controlling supercomputer made to order. I think we're done. Whew. That was definitely more complicated than using a regular ASAM. But still, surprisingly simple. Madison sure came up with something special when he invented ASAMs. They really do allow you to build some miraculous things.
That is crazy that we were able to build this.
Obviously, the man was brilliant to come up with something like this.
Well, speaking of, we were meant to contact the doctor when we were done working on the computer. He said there's still one thing left to do. But before that, I was wondering if we could take a moment to talk.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, it kind of feels we're coming to the end of things. Don't you think? Once we turn this computer on, one way or another, the war's gonna soon be over. I suppose I was just thinking, knowing what you know now, if you had the chance to go back to when we first met, would you do it all again? You know, ASAMs, settlements, taking on the gunners, forming our own group. Putting up with Aiden. Knowing how hard it's been. Would you still choose to do it all?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I suppose that's why you're the one in charge. If only we could all have your level of self-assurance. But you know what? Asking myself the same question, I think I would do it all again. And not just because of Laura, but because I've realized the hard times, they're what reveals the kind of person you really are. And if it turns out you don't like what you're seeing in the mirror, well, now you've got a chance to change that.
Healthy
The ability
attitude.
to change and adapt is a fundamental part of being human.
Yeah, I think so too. I came to the Commonwealth to find my kid, but I ended up finding a heck of a lot more. I found good people, a group that I care about, a cause worth fighting for. And I found myself. All because of the hard times. And also, I found my best friend too. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I would do it all again. So I kind of went off on a tangent there, didn't I? But I meant every word of it. Anyway, let's get back to the matter at hand, shall we?
We heart to heart with Jake.
Thanks for sharing that with me.
All right. Time to let Magnuson know what we're up to. That radio on the desk there should be linked to the doc's comm frequency. Use it to let him know we're ready to continue.
You finished assembling the supercomputer, yes? But a few more steps, and atomic rain will be under our command, and the gunners will bother you no more.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna work?
The supercomputer will simulate the old ECAM mainframe, thus enabling us to interface with the Atomic Rain satellite network. Then it's a simple matter of feeding in the appropriate access codes, allowing the computer to bypass the satellite security systems. Then we issue the command to fire a nuke at the appropriate coordinates, and bye-bye gunners.
Okay.
What happens to Voltec after this?
Well, once the gunners have been removed, if all goes to plan, without possession of all the Ingram tapes, Luna Colony's systems will continue to deteriorate until they can no longer sustain human life. At that point, whatever constitutes Vault-Tec these days will perish, and the threat they pose will die with them.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Excellent. There's only one thing left to do. The supercomputer must be linked to the comm hub, or array, as you now call it.
That might be a problem, Doc. You see, the comm array ain't exactly as portable as it used to be. I'm not sure we could get it here.
I know that. Did you think the use of an ASAM sensor in building the supercomputer was solely for ease of construction?
Of course not.
Physical relocation of the array will not be necessary. The supercomputer's integrated ASAM will enable remote connection.
Oh, of course. Right. Why didn't I think of that?
Once the array is linked, I'll be able to broadcast atomic rain's access codes from my lab to the comm array. The codes will then be decrypted by the supercomputer before being relayed via Olivia's transmitter to the atomic rain satellites themselves. And then we'll finally have access to atomic rain's nuclear arsenal.
There needs to be something. There is something about this. He's evil, I think. I feel he's evil.
The atomic rain program was a project of mine before Celine, when I still held the misconception that a nuclear holocaust could be averted. I'd wager the only satellites still functioning are the ones I built and sent to orbit myself. The project was an unmitigated disaster.
What do you need it for?
I designed and built the first batch of atomic rain satellites. The foundation for the technology was based on a precursor to ASAM tech. Consequently, the comm array is uniquely compatible with the satellites, able to send and receive the necessary ELF signals. With a little help and a few decryption algorithms provided by the supercomputer, that is.
It sounds like this may not even work.
It's a possibility, albeit a remote one, that there will be no satellites left in good working condition. But we won't know for sure until we have connected to the network. I'd wager the only satellites still functioning are the ones I built and sent to orbit myself. The project was an unmitigated disaster.
I like making things dead. Dead bodies, though? Ugh.
One second, I'm trying to order a Chinese here, and one of my siblings haven't responded to the message because, you know, Mama Xplores ain't here. I'm gonna just go next door. One moment. They said, did you want shrimp in that spring roll? But I'm... Oh, no. I'm not picking it up. My dad's picking it up, but my wee brother didn't answer his phone, so I had to go in order for him, his Mrs. Jasia, me, my dad. This is what happens when Mama Xplores isn't here, and I'm the one that phone with the order. So we're all good. Anyway, what a miss. Miss anything?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Very well. I shall initiate the link-up procedure. First, I'll establish a direct radio connection between my lab's mainframe and the comm array.
I ordered salted chili chips, salted chili chicken,
Next,
curry sauce, no onions. Unbelievable.
And it is done. Verifying connection stability and... Hello? What is this?
What's wrong?
That noise. We shouldn't be hearing that. It's the ASAM boot-up frequency. It's a dummy broadcast, used only during initialization. It calculates the position of all ASAMs and any connected radio... signals. Oh no. The comm array! Have you made any modifications to it recently? Answer me!
No. I mean, when we found the hub, we made some repairs, swapped out a few components. Then we rebuilt it into the comm array. Maybe installed an upgrade or two, but nothing recent, nothing you don't already know about.
Software! Have you installed any new software?
No, nothing. The only thing recently was a holotape recording from the gunners, but I checked it. It was clean. It was just a recording.
A recording alone wouldn't trigger this kind of behavior. Unless... the parts used to repair the comm hub. Where did they come from?
The
Uh-oh.
Commonwealth regional headquarters.
Uh-oh.
Voltec. They had this basement there, and it was full of...
Voltec! Of course! You used parts from their comm hub facsimile, didn't you? That explains how they did it.
What is happening here?
What are you talking about?
The comm array. It's been bugged by the gunners. They've likely been monitoring our conversations ever since you inserted that holotape.
Are you in danger?
That is a distinct possibility. I just connected my laboratory's mainframe to the bugged comm array. If the gunners are even half awake, they'll have traced my radio signal by now, pinpointing my exact location. I may be in considerable danger.
Okay, that's not good. But maybe the gunners weren't paying attention. You could still intercept their communications, right? Find out what they know?
Yes, I'm already working on it. Stand by. I'm patching us in.
It's Alpha Golf. Ready, con... Notify Captain Lamont. Magnuson's position has been... Final engram tape location confirmed. Case Quincy. Repeat. Troops ready to...
Blast it all! The gunners, Vault-Tec, they've discovered my whereabouts. They know I'm in Quincy, and they know I possess the last Ingram tape. I don't know how they found out, but they know I have it. And they're coming.
I see in Quincy.
You must help me.
Why didn't you tell us before?
I am passing this.
Why didn't you tell us before?
Perhaps I should have told you, but it wouldn't have made a difference. Besides maybe hastening the gunner's arrival. Understand, it wasn't a lack of trust in you, but instead the crucial need to keep the Ingram tape's location hidden.
Did you say Quincy?
Yes, Quincy. And that's as much as I'll disclose right now, given the current circumstances.
Of course I'll help you.
Dr. Magnuson, transmit the atomic rain launch codes, and we could hit the gunners before...
Don't you understand? It's too late for that. I'd bet 8 of my 12 PhDs they're listening to this very conversation. I can't risk transmission. Even if we use atomic rain to destroy the gunners, by transmitting the access codes, we'd just be handing them over to Vault-Tec. And with those codes, they're more than capable of commandeering atomic rain for themselves. And they'd use those satellites to destroy us out of pure spite.
Then, what do we do? How do we stop them?
How much damage would it cause if we let them hit us?
You've witnessed firsthand the devastation even a single
What if we just
nuclear
let
device
them?
can inflict.
Just let them nuke us?
If Vault-Tec obtains those codes, they could reduce the Commonwealth to nothing but smoldering ash. It's a pity we can't use atomic rain on Vault-Tec, even if it meant the destruction of Luna Colony.
What do you mean? Why not?
Missiles launched from an atomic rain satellite use the Earth's gravity to pull them toward their target. If Vault-Tec obtains those codes, they could reduce the Commonwealth to nothing but smoldering ash. This method, however, means that missile targets are limited to Earth's surface, as they're dependent on the planet's gravity to provide their thrust.
How could they do something like that?
Their efforts may be sloppy, but Vault-Tec are capable of duplicating a comm hub. Less sophisticated, yes, but a comm hub all the same. With this and the resources of Luna Colony, Vault-Tec has everything they need to seize control of atomic rain, minus the access codes, of course.
Alston's like, wow,
And
this
whilst
is
I
going
imagine
on a
they still
while.
have trouble replicating the ELF data transmissions the satellites require, there are workarounds. I won't explain what these workarounds are for obvious reasons, but just know that almost everything we can do, they can do.
I say we attack.
Hey, but that's what we're already trying to do.
Listen, we can't use atomic rain, but you also cannot allow the gunners to get their hands on the last Ingram tape. If they deliver it to their employer, the entire sum of my knowledge would be at their disposal, and that includes the atomic rain launch codes. For the sake of me, yourself, the Commonwealth, and dare I say the entirety of mankind, you must stop them.
No pressure, huh?
Just on the thought, I would love a pre-war flashbacky mission. Even if it's in a very small map. But like a pre-war Fallout 4 style. Or, you know, just the pre-war. Anchorage was cool for that.
A lot of lives are depending on us.
But it was Anchorage.
I have a plan, but our line of communication is no longer secure. Return to your headquarters, and I will find a way to instruct you further. Magnuson, out.
Come on, let's head back to HQ.
Right, that's cool and all that. There's only one thing about all this that I'm confused a lot by. If that is the case, that he's in Quincy, well, the gunners have controlled Quincy and we haven't been able to go to it. To me, it seems like a bit of a plot hole, unless there's a part of this that I don't know. Or in Xplores, there's a pre-war section, if you remember, that takes you back, you know, very briefly in time. That would have been really cool. Like, you live out a pre-war memory sort of thing. John, a bold prediction, right? There's a bold prediction. Not only do I think the next Fallout installment will be in like San Francisco and the west coast of California, I think the Golden Gate Bridge will be in it. And I think, you know, we'll be going like across the Golden Gate Bridge. Perhaps it'll be like a big settlement or something. Yeah. That would be really cool.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Chief. All the department heads are in a meeting. Seemed important. They're probably waiting for you.
Antisocial behavior will not be tolerated. Warning. Overdue for maintenance.
Battle for the Golden Gate Bridge would be crazy. Oh, it would go hard, like. The ending draws near. Make sure you finished any quests, gear, whatever that you think you may need. No turning back. I am not ready, so this is it then. Noted. I need loads of ammo and loads. Alcatraz would be pretty awesome too. Well, that happened. Do we try and finish it tonight? It would mean a new run tomorrow, or at least I would have to do something tomorrow. Right, ammo, and ammo. I'll see. I'll get some medical supplies together. Because I'm not, I'm not out to 100% complete Sim Settlements 2. Because it's... What's the word? Like, I would love to enjoy it as part of, like, a mega playthrough for Fallout 4. I think it would be sick. It would be great.
I buy and sell. Just put up everything you got and let's see if we can make a deal.
I'll take a look, sure.
Right, I need that, and I need 44. Do you have any aid? Instant pack, that's okay. Diamond City Marketplace. We'll go up to Arturo, get stim packs.
Place I grew up in was inside a shopping mall, but the slum over was...
Good to see you. No trouble here. Just doing a supply run.
It's the new guy. That's you, right?
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
Well,
I'll take a look, sure.
something for...
Next.
Did you hear? McDonough was a synth.
Sure, let's take a look.
Just don't call...
We offer a wide variety of...
Yeah, take a look at me, Doc.
Tell me your sim...
Never mind.
Fine. Come back.
What am I addicted to?
Hey, Doc.
Radiation poisoning is a common ailment.
Actually, I need some...
I suppose...
Care cares about you, all your medicinal needs.
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined, let's get you examined.
Yeah, take a look at me, Doc.
Right, we'll get cured up as well.
Took one chem too many.
We can...
So, wait, this actually ends?
That's that. Anything.
I don't think it ends the game. I think it's just like you need to be ready for it. Right, of 19 cams.
You think the top brass want us out here as a goodwill effort? I kinda hope we'd be heading home.
We buy and sell everything to everyone, except synths. No synths allowed here.
Don't walk outside the wall undefended.
Furline Hill Estates. Speak to Eleanor. Maybe head up Good Neighbor. That'll be us. Good to go. Does anyone here use any AIs? I don't, there's a certain one, but I use it for like upscaling images.
Hey,
Because
Sam.
there are just,
Let's trade.
sometimes I'm making thumbnails, there's really, really difficult, you know, if something's only like 100 pixels by 100 pixels and you expand it to like a thumbnail size, it looks awful. So then I put it through like an upscaler and it just upscales it, obviously with AI. That's my main use of it.
Best scrap in the Commonwealth.
And it is damn good at that job. Like, that's a use for it where you're like, brilliant. You know what I mean? Like, there would be no way that you'd be paying someone to fix up that image in the 30 seconds that AI takes to do it. Bro, I use AI like every day. What a response. Every day, bro. I wake up and breathe AI. I smell of AI. Maybe you're watching AI? You ever thought about it like that? How would you know? How would you know that we're not so down? How do I know you're not AI?
Born in the Commonwealth, I would have ended up here.
Cleo,
Every weapon you see here could be the different.
let's see what you've got.
Each weapon.
Daisy.
Don't be shy now. Chances are,
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
all the supplies, money, or violence can buy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I've decided we're going to push through. And we'll see. I don't know if it's going to be an ending. Don't know if there's maybe a chapter 4 coming. I simply do not know.
Currently en route to
Yes?
location.
Hey, any tales? Actually, don't tell me. Katie will regale me later, I'm sure.
Good. You've arrived.
We know what's going on. Magnuson made contact. Well, kinda made contact. The good thing, too. We're already seeing gunners moving on Quincy.
So, what's our situation?
It goes without saying that we're on high alert. All staff members have been mobilized, and we've bolstered our security measures.
How'd they get the drop on us?
The gunners exploited a security flaw, granting them access to the comm array. This allowed them to listen in to communications, track ASAM usage, and to a limited degree, I suspect, keep track of you. This could potentially explain the gunner ambushes you've experienced.
Contact. How?
Dr. Magnuson transmitted some kind of signal which caused the comm array to explode. A rather crude message, but it certainly grabbed our attention.
Wait, what?
All right, I may have exaggerated for effect, but the transmission did blow out several of the array's components.
It forced us offline. But after some emergency repairs and workarounds, we got most things running again. And then this message started playing.
I must apologize for broadcasting this data burst. It's at the very limit of what the comm array's hardware can process. As such, receiving this message will damage the array. But it is vital that you obtain the data I am sending. It may take some time for our communications to be re-established, but until then, you must begin an offensive on the settlement of Quincy right away. I am housed in a lab beneath the surface of this town, and now that the gunners know I'm here, it won't take long for them to reach me. You must not let this happen. You cannot allow them to take the Ingram tape. Now, listen. I formulated a plan for your offensive. First, you'll need to...
This next part, we had a little trouble decrypting. Probably because of the damage to the array. Some of the message is missing.
Okay.
So you know about Vault Tech.
Yeah, we know. Every time Magnuson contacted you, we heard it through the array, so we know everything.
Uh-huh. What do we need to do to fix this?
We have all the required materials to mend the array. It'll just take some time.
Okay, let's hear it.
This data must be downloaded to the holotape you recovered from Vault 111 before you attack Quincy. The plan will not work without it. I regret not always being forthright with you. But I am now prepared to confide in you fully, to reveal all. Defeat the gunners, secure the Ingram tape, and I'll reward you with everything I have the capability to offer. And if for reasons beyond my control, we do not speak again, know that outside of a few minor annoyances, it has been a pleasure.
Is he in Vault 88?
Magnuson out.
Not sure. We'll find out, I'm sure.
He needs our help.
That's it. That's everything we were able to retrieve. We tried contacting the doctor, but the array, it's still badly damaged.
What's this data the doc was talking about?
Oh, yes. The message included some kind of computer code. We downloaded it to the holotape as instructed.
Despite the gap in the message, the code we received seems whole and perfectly viable.
But we have no idea what it is or what it's for.
Maybe it is atomic grain?
Have we got a plan B?
Well, yes, I suppose we do. Regrettably, due to the corrupted message, there's no way to know Dr. Magnuson's plans for assaulting Quincy.
So instead, we've put together a plan of our own. Only, with such short notice, we're probably gonna need some outside help to pull it off.
We'll be calling on every friend we've made out there, but I think we have enough support to do this.
Oh, why?
You've got my attention. As I understand it, this Engram tape is the gunner's endgame.
He was just aura farming until this point.
They win, and we lose.
So obviously we need to secure Quincy and find Magnuson's lab as fast as possible.
But reports indicate gunners have already overrun the town, and we can expect a lot more on the way.
Let's hear this plan of yours.
The strategy we've devised, first, aims to reduce the number of gunners currently occupying Quincy, and then, to mitigate the eventual retaliation. To start, we deploy a strike team to attack Quincy from the north. We make it seem like this is our main offensive, but in reality, it's merely a diversion. With the strike team preoccupying the gunners, a second team will cut a path from the HQ to Quincy's main entrance.
That'll be the defense team. They'll stop any gunners from reaching the HQ and secure the route to Quincy, ensuring a steady flow of our troops can enter. After that, our focus shifts to eliminating any gunners remaining in Quincy and finding Magnuson's lab before any more show up.
What about that second part of this plan? You said something about mitigation.
Mitigating the gunners' ability to fight back is partially what the defense team will be doing. But there are more avenues we can pursue.
So give me the details.
Well, this is where that outside help I mentioned comes into play. We ain't got the capacity to do everything ourselves. Well, we do, but we'd make a real sloppy job of things if we tried. But if we had enough people backing us up...
Then we'd be able to delegate additional roles to support the assault, such as making use of dedicated technicians to disable or even sabotage some of the gunners' technology. Not to mention the possibility of artillery. Range attacks on incoming gunners would thin their numbers, reducing reinforcements.
Additionally, we discussed the use of infiltration, a team of specialists who can unlock doors, hack terminals, allowing for easier passage. Air support was also considered. In situations like this, having someone friendly in the sky would certainly help.
And last, but definitely not least, having reliable mission support would greatly improve our odds. After all,
I allied with
coordination
everyone,
is the key to
so,
success.
you know.
But, like I said, we ain't got the capacity to do a good job of all those things ourselves. We need help.
Makes sense.
Thankfully, since the Gunners first invaded, we've kept in close contact with our allies. And they've already agreed to help us however they can.
Thanks to your efforts, we have enough allies for every role. So you'll have to decide which group is best suited to each task.
From the strike team to mission support, each task requires singular focus. So ideally, that means one group assigned to each role. Otherwise, performance is gonna suffer. Not to mention, some of our allies may lack the manpower to handle more than one thing. So, just try to avoid any double dipping, okay?
Let's get started then.
We made contact with our allies before you arrived. They'll be sending representatives. I imagine they'll be arriving here soon.
Until then, the HQ's on temporary lockdown.
After the meeting, take some time to prep yourself. Maybe gather any gear you'll need for the assault. You might even be able to sneak in a nap if you need it. Once you're ready, just take your seat at the table. And as soon as our allies get here, I'll send them up to the meeting room.
All right, everyone. We can do this. I got faith in each and every one of you. Even Aiden. Let's do this.
He didn't need to do that, but that was well timed.
And for everyone else as well.
Let's do this, people. Let's do this.
Sickle's tummy hurt.
Hey, Chief. It's time. Everyone who's gonna show has arrived.
Quite the collection. We might just pull this off.
Everyone here has agreed to assist with the battle. Although, some with a caveat or two.
The Nightingales are here to help, but will decline any role that requires excessive bloodshed. We are.
I was going to send the Nightingales in as the main assault.
NLTC won't be doing anything direct, but it's why I'm here. They're offering to subcontract my company to you. Hell, my boys and I are always up for a good war. It's gonna run you 10,000 caps, though. The princess authorized a discount, too. Lucky you.
You sure I can't get you to drop some more caps off the...
Fine, fine. But only because I actually want to be here. I'll cover some out of my own pocket. It'll still run you 8,000 caps. That's as far as my enthusiasm goes.
I'd like to, but I don't have...
Well, with all that out of the way...
Right.
Everyone who's gonna show is here.
No! I want mercs! Damn it! Next crowd control stream? Probably the weekend after I get my eyes done, so probably next weekend.
Don't be shy now. Chances...
Got any work?
I do, actually.
Right.
So, you...
Actually, I already took care of those super...
You did?
Daisy.
Means a lot to me that you made the library.
Let's see what you have.
Remember, no returns, exchanges, or death threats.
Okay, time to get the Zoom money that I need. I need 8,000 caps.
Hey, Cleo.
Every weapon you see here could be the
Let's see what you have.
Purchase a variety.
I need 1,000 more. Don't worry, I can just skip all the dialogue. I'm sure it won't make a difference.
Hey. Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about selling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
Hey, cheers, Walking Dogging Joe. Tier 1 sub, Hanky.
My mistake.
Oh man, someone new. You need some jet, man?
I'll take a look, sure.
This is gonna be great.
Okay, time to get rid of everything I'm not going to use. You can have this.
Before you even start, let's get to the point.
Right, I need 800 more caps. This reminds me of like the ending of, is it Fable 2? No, Fable 3, where you have to pay your army to like help you in the last mission. That makes a big difference in how many people die and all. And I remember getting all the way to that point and then finding out that, you know, obviously there was money. There was money involved, and I was like, what do you mean? And it's like, oh, you need, you know, 400,000 gold, otherwise everybody's gonna die. And I was like, oh no. So I had to reload and farm up like 400,000 gold because young me just couldn't pull, I couldn't do it like.
I'll take a look, sure.
Uh-oh. Time to wait 12 hours. Fable's a game I'm looking forward to. I really am looking forward to it. I'm worried, as I am with any title that they're doing. I'm like, goodness, you know, I don't want it to just be like a train hitting like a vehicle that went across a track.
Good to see you.
You know what I mean? One of them ones.
Well, I suppose
100 Nuka-Cade tickets will never be done again. Oh dear.
You know, I sold McDonough that gun he had.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Everything.
Alright, you're starting to hold out on me. Can we, you know, be a little bit nicer about the price? Okay, Dr. Sun, surely he has some.
You think the top brass want us out here as a
Doc.
Let's get you examined right away. Time is not on the side of the surgeon.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
Let's see what I can spare.
Perfect! You're exactly what I needed, Doc. That's exactly what I need. Yes, we have to do that other bit again, but don't worry. It should be easy. Look, if the new Fable is upgraded graphics, more of the elements from 1 and 2, but I will say 3 had amazing decision-making moments, so I wouldn't say no. You know, I honestly wouldn't say no to that bit. Gosh, I need to play Fable 3 again. Can you get it on Steam? It is Fable 3. It was Fable 3! What a game. What an amazing game. Platforms. Windows. I have to actually check here. Fable Anniversary? When was this out? 2014? I didn't even know about that. That's the Fable we're all thinking about. Oh, Lord knows, I hope. I hope. Oh, you can't get it on. You've got to... Is it on Steam? Raging.
How about that? Local sports team. Did you...
I would love a Fable 1, 2, 3 remaster. I suppose all their efforts are currently in the other thing, but...
Good. You've arrived.
We know what's going on.
Contact.
Oh no, not again.
Sure.
This next part?
This will not break anything, I'm sure.
He needs our
Hey, Tommy, I'll let you borrow my copy and just come over and pick it up. Why didn't you say so, Bran? Let's just get a wee flight out to Louisiana. I'll come pick it up.
With this
Right. Well, tell me about
Easy.
making
Makes sense.
I actually think I still have it somewhere.
Let's get.
We made
until
Right, so this is where we left off. Perfect. Now with money to afford it. Brilliant.
Suckle hate ghoul spew.
Hey, Chief. It's time. Everyone who's gonna...
Quite the collection.
Everyone, sure.
The night.
NLTC won't be doing anything direct, but it's why I'm here. They're offering to subcontract my company to you.
Right.
Hell, my boys and I are always up for a good war.
Right. Now we save it.
You sure I can't get you to drop some more caps off the price?
Fine, fine.
I'd like to.
Everyone who's gonna show is...
Wait. Wait. What? What? Wait.
What are you offering?
My boys and girls are old hands at the whole sieging thing. And all those other little roles you got for this plan. Trust me, for that...
You sure I can't get you to...
Fine, fine. But only because I actually want to be here.
Self-prescribed chems.
It says that she may reduce it to 9,500, and as a bug, you probably need 10k. Power armor deep in the ocean east of Spectacle Island. There isn't. A trick question. I know all the power armor in the map. There's none east of Spectacle Island.
Best scrap in the
That's me being super confident. If someone has
I'll take a look. Sure.
an idea, let me know. But I'm like 100% sure. I love I can give all that over and don't make a difference. I wonder, is it caps for the actual building? Oh, I have 250,000 caps. Like, if I was to pay out of the HQ pockets, we got money. Love that I get to do this a third time. Come on now. All I need them to do is say yes.
Good. You've arrived.
We know.
Uh-huh. Contact.
Clickety, clickety, click, click, click.
This next part?
I'm gonna push it or push forward with it anyway, whether or not this works.
Whatever.
Sure. You've got my attention.
So
let's hear.
Well, tell me about the option.
Then
makes sense.
Thankfully, since the gunners...
Let's get...
We made...
Anyone that just tuned in, we've done this 3 times now, just to try and see if we can fix a bit. Maybe it's because she's my companion.
Sickle's tummy hurt.
Hey, Chief. It's time. Everyone who's
Oh,
going to...
there is the submerged armor in Far Harbor, but not Spectacle Island. If that's the difference, then yes.
Everyone here has agreed to assist.
And hell, my boys and I are...
Oh, you can pay now?
You sure I can't get you?
Fine, fine.
Fine. Here's your caps.
Well, with all that out of the way, let's get to it, shall we?
Everyone who's going to show is here. We're ready to do this.
Is everyone here?
Well, there's us, and those who have joined our group. Then we have Elder Maxon and Scribe Stevens, representing the Brotherhood.
And of course, Preston and Lil Jeremy here to back their general on behalf of the Minutemen.
Naturally, Fiona is here to stand for the Nightingales.
Oh, and how could we forget young Simon, our reliable local CPD officer?
There's Miss Proudmore of the NLTC, escorted by Allison. And that's it. At least for the heavy hitters.
The others?
The coolest mayor to grace the Commonwealth, the Ron, is here speaking for Diamond City.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to hear him say that.
Anyone else?
Well, as Salvador mentioned, there are also those who've integrated into our own group, such as Sickle and his band of super mutants, Berman, of course.
And that really is everyone.
Do we have enough people to...
We got enough and then some. You made a lot of friends out there. And they're all here to help.
Mm-hmm. I have full confidence in the abilities of everyone here.
That line's from the Institute when you take it over.
After all, you're the reason they're here.
There's no need for further discussion. Everyone here knows the plan, and what's at stake. It's time to decide each group's role in the assault.
Uh-huh.
Remember, not every group is well suited to each task, and some groups lack the size to accept more than one role. So choose wisely. All right. First up, who here should lead our strike team?
I want to pick... How about this? I'll tell you what. I want to hear what Salvador picks, and then I'll maybe pick my own. But if he makes better decisions, I might just let him.
You sure I...
Fine, fine.
Fine. Here's your caps. I have full confidence. Mm-hmm.
All right. First... Very well. From what we have available, I'll pick who I think would do a decent job for each role.
I mean, that is his job.
With everyone aware of their duties, before leaving, I'll ensure they have all that's needed to perform their roles as effectively
Do you know what? We'll just play it as is.
Say, now that we got a strike team picked, we're gonna need to get things prepped for him. I think we'll need your help on this one, Chief. Me, Aiden, and Sal will wait outside. Come find us as soon as you're ready.
In the meantime, the rest of us will continue repairing the comm array, recovering more of Magnuson's message, and attempting to re-establish contact with the doctor.
Alex is here! Now it's a party.
Good luck, everyone.
I guess I'm glad about that. But...
Did you have to kill everybody, says Preston? Couldn't you have evacuated? Couldn't you have... No. No, they all had to go. And the Institute. Itself. And the railroad. Especially the railroad. Desdemona, Tinker Tom, Deacon, Dr. Carrington, Pam. Like, they all had to go. In fact, killing them all was probably the most fun I've had in this mod. It's amazing that they added that.
No, I can't.
You know, to actually keep me sane at this, I sometimes narrate your messages and your voices from the Discord, so I do imagine Alex actually shouting King, puffs vape, moves the clock in the background. You know, that's what I envision.
So, what's our situation?
I think it's safe to assume each team is busy making preparations for the attack. Well, apart from the infiltration team. They left for Quincy a few minutes ago.
Speaking of preparation, we still need to secure locations for the strike team's diversion.
I've been thinking about that. There's an old military checkpoint just down the road from Quincy. Last I heard, it was under gunner control. If we took it, not only would it draw the gunner's attention, but it offers an ideal launching point for the strike team.
What do you say, Chief? Ready to lead some troops to secure the checkpoint?
By the way, if you're a subscriber over on Twitch and you've got a wee mug, you can join the Discord. !Discord gets the command. And you can join in. Can you do an impression of Pauline? I'm no good at impressions.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Professor
Military checkpoint's a solid option, but we still require a secondary location.
I'll think about it. I'll think and see if I can get a good one.
To the strike team's efforts.
What about Hyde Park? If you don't mind getting your boots a little wet, it'll give us a good vantage point.
And that's what we'll do. Chief, you'll need to lead a squad to capture the South Boston military checkpoint, and then double back to secure Hyde Park before...
Sure.
Once you've done that, we can begin the assault on Quincy.
You can trust me with this.
We know that. After all, you're our chief.
We've set up a command table that you can use to organize the troops.
While you're busy out in the field, we'll get everything ready here.
11, so of an hour and 5 minutes.
Huh? Yeah?
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
At Victoria.
I hope I live long enough to witness the Brotherhood's next
Well, this is it. The final battle.
What the? Oh, hell no!
made it. This time. Huh?
Got company!
One gunner down. Many Fat Man shells have I gathered? 11. No time like the present to use it. Oh, my stim packs are not hotkeyed. No, no. left.
I had no choice.
Yeah, super mutants are fighting the gunners over there. Easy. I think it's just one of them. I've got to just do a quick wee sleep. Maybe a fast travel in will fix it? There they are.
Last mistake.
Now to Hyde Park. Better get me S tier. You should all tell her, you should all say to Stinky that I had an amazing impression of her and you couldn't believe it.
South Boston checkpoint is under our control. Leave behind a detachment of troops and proceed to Hyde Park. Over and out.
Is this another one of I can capture it? I don't really... I don't think I need troops for this one. I think I do it myself, but... Come on, autosaves.
Fucking cow!
Need to hold this then? Be better if I fast travel back in. Bombs away! You think they would realize I'm absolutely cracked? Right. Hyper captured. Is anyone else using Twitch and the TV having problems? That's so strange, Nanimo. Because it seems like it's every night. That must be so frustrating. S tier, S tier, S tier. Doing this in the dead of night too. Quincy will be done during the daytime, even if I've got to use a command for it. Nice.
With Hyde Park secured, we can monitor the strike team and receive live reports on their progress.
Yeah.
Return to headquarters. It's time to take Quincy.
Hostile target detected.
What just happened? I lost him.
It's done.
Nice work securing those locations.
Who'd he put in strike team
Teams
then?
arrived at the checkpoint, and the defense team is primed to move out. Are you ready for us to begin?
Get the troops ready for attack.
Understood. Strike team, this is HQ. You have a go. Time to give the gunners their wake-up call.
Not exactly subtle.
It won't be long now. Assuming they take the baits.
Reba?
Where were we?
The strike teams arrived at the checkpoint, and the defense team is primed to move out. Are you ready for us to begin?
Get the troops ready for attack.
Understood.
Where were we?
The strike teams arrived at the checkpoint.
Oh.
And are you ready?
Get the troops ready for attack.
Understood. Making the call.
Not exactly subtle.
It won't be long now. Assuming they take the baits.
This is Hyde Park Lookout. Gunners on the move. Repeat, gunners are on the move. Multiple squads exiting Quincy.
Ha! Got him! Hook, line, and sinker.
Salvador to strike team. Gunners inbound. Good luck.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
What I think is irrelevant. But there are times when it is necessary to give the appearance of confidence.
Hyde Park Lookout to HQ. Gunner forces approaching checkpoint. They've engaged the strike team. Multiple hostile targets neutralized. Visual on friendly casualties, but no fatalities. And it looks like... Confirmed. Gunners are in full-blown retreat, falling back to Quincy. The strike team inflicted heavy losses.
There will be fewer gunners in Quincy to worry about now. All in all, the mission was a success. This was a promising start to our assault. Let's pray the rest follow suit. Defense team, you're to proceed to Quincy. Remember, you're to clear and secure the route. All right, prepare to move.
Wait. Hold on. Wait, the holotape. It has to Quincy.
Whoa, easy there.
The holotape from 111, the one Magnuson instructed us to download data to, it must be brought to Quincy during our assault.
What makes you say that?
We recovered more of the doctor's message. He said to stop the gunners, the holotape must be brought to Quincy, or else you will not succeed.
Well, in that case, you better give me the tape. I'll make sure it gets into Quincy.
No, it needs to be the chief. Dr. Magnuson was very clear on his instructions. There's something about your Pip-Boy that
Bet you it's to prevent the bombers.
Something. But what that something is, we're still not sure.
Why your Pip-Boy, and not mine or Mansfield's? They're virtually identical apart from that yours has the firmware upgrade.
No problem. I'd be glad to help.
Oh, I'm glad. I wasn't sure what we would do otherwise. We'll continue our efforts to repair the array and recover the rest of Magnuson's message.
Well, if you're going to Quincy, I ain't letting you go alone. I'm coming too. We'll figure out what to do with that holotape together.
A team of 3 is stronger than a team of 2.
Strike team, this is HQ. You have a go. Time to give the gunners their wake-up call. Defense team, change of plans. In addition to your previous objectives, you must now accompany the chief to Quincy's entrance. You are to protect the chief at all costs. I know you tend to operate independently, but that can leave you vulnerable. So stick with the defense team, and they'll see you to Quincy safely.
Once you've arrived, we'll make radio contact and offer further guidance.
Time to move out. And Chief, good luck to you.
Not exactly subtle.
Stay with us and keep on the road.
So the DC team is the, I'm assuming the Brotherhood were the strike force, and that's why they battered the gunners. Much better.
This is our first checkpoint. 2 men remain here. The rest of us will keep moving. Come on, let's keep going.
So what is Olive Garden? Is that like a giant?
Take up defensive position. Look out!
The winner is the Ron.
The Ron's with us. Good to see. It's a crappy chain of Italian eateries. Yes, I saved the game. Thank goodness. I was worried. I was worried that would happen. Just ordered a hoodie for Snuggles and left a message for Tom. Oh goodness. Thank you, John. I'll have a little look-see.
Everyone else, keep moving.
Can you actually get a hoodie for Snuggles? Fair enough, fair enough. She will love it. She will have an OG hoodie.
Thought I saw something.
Hams for Snuggles, hoodies, and oh dear, gunners. No, they don't get hams, but you know. Wasn't there meant to be like an army with us?
To make sure no gunners get past. You should radio when you get a briefing on your next move. Good luck attacking the town. All right, sweep the area at once. I don't want any surprises. Let's get this place secure. Let them go.
We got trouble!
Huh? You or me?
But keep a lookout for any more signs. Huh?
What's the word?
Huh?
Hey, Scottish Cobra just sub with Prime. Thank ye. What is happening here?
Hi, how are you?
What has happened?
Hi.
Yes?
Yes?
What the?
What's the chief doing? He's... Oh my god, he's taking the place by himself.
On second thought.
Damn it, White! Just be over!
And the winner is the Run! Oh yeah!
Yes?
Mansfield, come on. No! What have we done? What has happened?
Hey! You know, if you ever want to... hang out at the dugout sometime, let me know.
Just gonna have to reload at this point. Don't know what happened there. I think everyone was a wee bit discombobulated. Hopefully it goes a little smoother. Fingers crossed.
Oh no, I think it's over.
I need 2 more men to remain behind and defend. Everyone else, keep moving.
Where'd I put those spreadsheets? Hey!
Hi, how are you?
Yeah?
Hey!
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Cheers, Jimmy and King, for the Leroy and the Ham. Here, Leroy and the Ham sounds like a children's book.
We've reached the last checkpoint. The defense team will remain here. We're only one man down, so it shouldn't be too difficult to keep the road secure. We'll do our best to make sure no gunners get past. You should radio when you get a briefing on your next move. Good luck attacking the town. All right, sweep the area at once. I don't want any surprises. Let's get this place secure. Let them go. Our job will defend this.
Don't think I won't hurt one.
All right. Still in one piece.
Our team has got this covered. You go on ahead.
Please work, please work, please work. No! No! What happened? What caused that? Hold on, I need to see what's going on here. Okay, it says I'm to advance from here. But there should have been a call for Mansfield. Yep. I'll push on to the red rocket like it said. No. Out of all the places. Holy crap, there is a lot to this. Right, I need to try and resolve this.
Yeah?
But I don't know why it's not. Alright, I'll try one more time. I don't know. I don't want to... Right. Maybe this mightn't be the finale.
Taking casualties! Take him out!
Oh, they got completely blown away. We'll see how far we get. If we get close to 9 o'clock, I'll have to just leave it at that point.
The defense team will remain.
Right, I'm going to let this play out, and I'm going to remove this.
We're only one man down, so it shouldn't be too difficult to keep the road secure. We'll do our best to make sure no gunners get past. You should radio when you get a briefing on your next move. Good luck attacking the town. All right, sweep the area at once. I don't want any surprises. Let's get this place secure. Let them go. Our job is to defend this position, not to let this We'll keep a lookout for more snipers. Look at all the blood. Our team has got this covered. You go on ahead.
Yes?
Let me just back out. Oh, that's what's wrong. That is what's wrong. Aiden isn't with us, or Jake, and they're both meant to be with us. That means Mansfield's still standing there, which is why everything isn't working. Right, okay. Bet you that's it. Bet you either we've got to start back from the beginning of the assault, or something like that.
I can't believe that privet. He's probably living off my thing.
Hi. Hi. Hey there.
That's our problem, folks. Says I've got to get Aiden. Like, they're meant to be with me, and they're not. Which means I have to battle my way through all that again.
And the winner is the
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Yes?
Oh, nice one, Jimmy. That sounds like a big win. You get to keep the product, full refund, and $50 credit. Oof. Massive.
Excuse me.
Not now. We need to keep our attention on the defense team.
Now isn't the time. We need to stick with the defense team.
Excuse me.
Not now.
Hey there.
We need to keep our
Now isn't
attention on the
time.
defense
We need
team.
to stick with the defense team. Now isn't the time. We need to stick with the defense team.
Well, that was a complete disaster. Right. So, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, this gets worse. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to leave it on that note because there's not much or not. The only bit I would be able to do right now would probably just be taking that Boston checkpoint. Like, that's all I'll be able to do. And I'd rather just do it tomorrow because I don't want to play it over again. Right here, right now, because I've got to go. So, given the rush and everything, we'll just see if we can get this.
Sure, I can.
Fine.
Fine. Here's your caps.
Everyone who's gonna show
That's
us-
crazy that it's because them two aren't following with me.
I have full confidence in the...
Right.
All right. First up. Very well. From what we have available, I'll pick who I think would do a decent job for each role.
So,
With
we will leave it all there.
Before leaving, I'll ensure they
Yes,
have
I'm glad
all
about
that's
that.
needed.
Means I don't have to rush here and I can actually eat a bit of my food before I get going. Don't want it to get cold or anything. So, thank you all so much for joining in this evening. Tomorrow should finish off Sim Settlements 2 because we've only got the final battle to do. We'll retake those checkpoints, Hyde Park, and then hopefully if Aiden and Jake follow me, I'll save a good bit. We'll fix everything. In about 20 minutes time, there will be the premiere of Fallout London, although I'm going to bring it forward here by about 15 minutes. So it should premiere in like a couple of minutes here. Yep, there it is. If anyone wants to know what that one is, there it is in the chat. Join in. You have a couple of minutes, grab a wee beverage, hop on over. Might be in the chat for a bit before I go here. Thank you all so very much. As always, thank you for watching.